Hi everyone, welcome to MASH Math. Today we are going to study chapter 11 constructions, exercise 11.2, question 2. Construct a tangent to a circle of radius 4 centimeter from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeter and measure its length. Also verify the measurement by actual calculation. So what is asked first is we have to construct a tangent. Where we have to construct tangent? To a circle of radius 4 centimeter. So we have to draw 4 centimeter circle. So this radius is 4 centimeter. We have to draw. For this circle, we have to construct the tangent. But from where? From a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeter. That means from the point, that point should be on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeter. So concentric meaning is one more circle but same center. Center should be the same with the same center but 6 centimeter we have to take and draw another circle. And on this concentric circle we have to keep the point. See, from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 centimeter. From this point we have to draw the tangent for this small circle. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so let's begin. So first we will draw 4 centimeter radius circle. So you'll take the scale and then 4 centimeter measurement we will take. With 4 centimeter, so let's draw a circle now. Okay, so we have drawn the circle of radius 4 centimeter. Now we have to draw another circle with radius 6 centimeter but having the center same. So take the scale, adjust 6 centimeter. Six centimeter. Okay, so now check 6 centimeter. Okay, so same center and draw the circle. Okay, so now this radius is from center up to here, radius is 6 centimeter and this is of 4 centimeter. So now we have to take a point. Let's take a point because it is said right from a point on the concentric circle. So we'll take a point. Let's consider this is point P. Okay. Now we'll draw a line. Okay, this is of how much? This is of 6 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter. Okay, so now we have to draw a tangent for this small circle. So just like that, we can't draw one line here and one line here. We can't draw. We have to take of this line, we have to find out the midpoint, and from that midpoint we will draw another circle, and that circle will intersect this small circle at 2 points, and that point we will join with P. Okay, so now more than of this line, more than half measurement we have to take. Okay, this is more than half, so let's draw a perpendicular line first, then only we'll get the midpoint. So draw a perpendicular. For perpendicular line you have to draw arc both the side. Now from this side Okay, so now let's join this point and this point. Okay, so now we got the midpoint of this line. We found the midpoint. This is the midpoint. Okay, so now keeping this midpoint as a center, we take the measurement of this. Okay, so both the side will be same now. So both the side same. See, it is same. So now we'll draw another circle. Okay, so now we found this circle is intersecting at 2 points. Okay, this circle what we have drawn just now, this is intersecting this small circle at this point and here at this point. See this circle, this small circle is intersecting at this point and at this point. So we can name this as, this is O, right? This is center, origin. So this we name as Q, this R. Okay, so now let's join tangent. This is our tangent. So join P with Q. Okay, so we have completed the diagram that is asked of us, the construction. No? We have to construct the tangent. So we have constructed the tangent on this circle. Okay, now what we have to do? Measure its length. So this tangent measurement we have to take. So this measurement is 4.5. Here also 4.5. Okay, so the measurement okay, the measurement is 4.5 approximately. Okay, we will write. So now what we have to do? Measure its length. We have measured. Also verify the measurement by actual calculation. So by actual calculation also we have to verify. Okay, so by actual calculation, measurement by actual calculation. So actual calculation, how do? We normally we have to prove by Pythagoras theorem. Okay, because it's a right angle triangle. So what we have to do? We join this Q with O. And same way O and R we will join. Okay, so now when we join, you get a right angle triangle here, and here also you get the right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle, so you get 90 degree. Here also 90 degree. See, this is the line. You just look at this. If you want, I can shade it like this. Okay, if you see, this is a right angle triangle, so then you get 90 degree, and this is 90 degree. So when we join, it becomes 90 degree. So if this is 90 degree, then this becomes the hypotenuse. Okay, because opposite to the 90 degree will be hypotenuse. This is perpendicular, and this becomes the base. Okay, so we use the Pythagoras theorem, that is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Now, hypotenuse is how much? We know that. This line, remember, from the center up to point P, this bigger circle radius, it is how much? It is 6 centimeter. So hypotenuse becomes 6 centimeter. So 6 square. Then base. Base, now by actual we have to calculate. Okay, this is by a scale, we know it is 4.5, 4.6, like that it comes. But by actual calculation we have to prove base, we have to find out. So perpendicular, let's find out how much perpendicular. If you see perpendicular, this is the origin and this is the small circle. Okay, so this is radius will be how much? We have taken this circle of 4 centimeter. So this is of 4 centimeter. This is 6 means this is small circle and this OQ is the radius of the small circle. So this is 4 centimeter. So we know perpendicular 4 centimeter. By the way, this let us write down the measurement is 4.5 approximately. Measurement of what actually? The measurement of tangent, right? This is tangent PQ and PR. PQ and PR. Okay, is 4.5 approximately. Now, measurement of the actual calculation, what we did first to make it right angle triangle, we have joined, right? So we can mention that here. Join Q. Join Q, O and RO. Okay, so we have joined this, right? So we will mention that also. Then this angle becomes 90 degree, that is PQO. Here PRO. Okay, so angle PQO is 90 degree. So with that we prove with the Pythagoras theorem. So now 6 square is how much? 36. Base we don't know, we have to find out. And perpendicular is 4 square. Now let's 4 square is how much it is? 16. So bring this here, minus 16. So 36 minus 16 gives us 20. Square you bring this side, so it will become under root. So base is square under root 20 it is. Okay, so now when it is 20, if you have to factorize 20, see 20 you have to factorize, you will get to 10 times, 5 times, 1 time. So what you will get? You will get 2 into 2 into 5 you will get. Okay, this is of what actually? Of base. Base is what actually? Base is PQ. Okay, if you want to write PQ also no problem. I have kept it as a base only. So then here what you have here, pair is there. So 1, 2 will come out and the 5 remains inside. This is base. Okay. So now if you see the value of root 5, value of root 5 is actually, it is already given, is 2.236. So when you multiply, you will get 4.47. So now you see, by actual calculation, we got 4.5, by just measuring the length, we got 4.5. By actual calculation, we are getting 4.47. But then if we have to make into a round figure, because this is next digit is more than 5, though, so it can be a round figure. If you make it, then we can get it into 4.5. That's why we wrote here approximately. So base is what actually? Base is PQ. Okay, similarly you can say Similarly for this also, that is PR. So similarly for PR also it will be 4.47. Okay, you can write it as centimeter. Here also centimeter. So that's it by actual calculation. This is by actual calculation. Okay, you can write by actual calculation. PQ and PR is PQ is equal to PR, right? Both are same. It's equal to 4.47 centimeter. So this is all about calculation. So now what is left? That's it. That's only that much it is asked. But then whenever you do the construction, few steps you have to write. It is compulsory. Steps are compulsory, and justification, if they ask only, you have to write. In your textbook it is asked, and therefore I am going to write the heading. It is given that justification has to be done. So in your textbook asked, so we are doing justification, but steps are compulsory. Asked or not asked, you have to write. So I'll show you, since I don't have place both the side, I'll show steps. I'll show you here. Steps, what did we do? First we drew the small circle. Okay, so draw 4 centimeter radius circle, then draw a concentric circle of 6 centimeter. This we drew. Next what we did, then we took a point P we took, right? Take a point, take point P on the concentric circle. Then what we did, after taking point P, we drew the another circle. For PQ, first we drew the perpendicular line, then found the midpoint, then we drew another circle. So PQ, or draw a perpendicular for PQ. Oh, sorry, PO. For PO we drew the perpendicular line, and then taking the midpoint, that is M, as center, draw a circle. Okay, so keeping this as a center, we drew another circle. Then the circle intersects, the circle will intersect small circle at 2 points. Okay, at 2 points, Q and R. Okay, then what we did, then we joined PQ and PR. You can say join PQ and PR. That's it. Okay, steps you can write in your own words. Now justification. Justification, in the introduction I explained to you, introduction 11.2, what we have to justify. So this, to justify that this is the tangent, you have to say this is the radius of the circle, and you have to say this is a radius, that is one thing, and you have to say this is of 90 degree because it formed in the semicircle. So that point we will write. So you can write that first what we did, we joined, right? Join Q with O and R with O. Okay, now what happens? Angle is formed, and angle is formed in semicircle. Therefore, angle PQO is 90 degree, because a semicircle angle is formed, and on semicircle when angle is formed it is 90 degree. Then you can say OQ is the radius to the circle. So this is the radius and then 90 degree is formed, then PQ has to be the tangent. Therefore, PQ is perpendicular to OQ. So if this is radius, this has to be perpendicular. Then if this is perpendicular and this is the radius, then it has to be a tangent. Therefore, PQ has to be a tangent. That's it. Similarly, you can say here also PRO is 90 degree and then OR is the radius. OR is the radius. Therefore, this is the radius, that means OR is perpendicular to PR. So therefore, PR has to be a tangent. Please go through the introduction. I have explained to you. This is nothing to prove, actually justification. All that you have to do is, this is the radius. You have to say, and if this is the radius, PQ becomes perpendicular to the radius, and then here this angle is 90 degree, and so all the conditions are fulfilled for PQ to be the tangent, nothing else. So you just go through the introduction, you will understand it very clearly. And for all the construction, you have to write the same justification only, same way only. And steps you can write in your own words. And measurement, you have to use the Pythagoras theorem and find out. If you don't know the value of this, you can just leave it. So may not be much marks will not be cut. So don't worry. That's it. Thank you and God bless.